if you, and this is everybody, okay, this is nothing that you need to shrink into the seat and not looking at anybody, this is everybody's thing. This whole idea about people pleasing and about losing your own sense of following what you believe to be right for yourself by pleasing other people. Christmas is another thing, but in actual fact it happens all the time. Getting hurt by what people say about you, okay? Having to dress a certain way, look a certain way, have a certain image in order to create a positive sense, or a positive perception from other people, how they look at you. When you take that to pieces, and this is how I'm speaking to you now is how you should be looking at things in your own life when you leave this talk. When you see yourself doing things like this, in order to get to the bottom of what it is, and in order to let it go, so you might say to yourself, yes, I do experience these things, but what do you do? What you do is when you see yourself behaving in this way, you know you're not being true to yourself, you know you don't particularly want to do this, you know that you constantly get hurt by what people think, you know that you sing and you dance to everybody else's tune so that you can feel good. When you see yourself doing it, it's not to stop it. All it is to put it on the table and start to have a look at it. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? So you get to the point where you do it because you need people to feel good about you. Why do I need that? Because then, in essence, I will feel good about me. So I need someone to like me so that I can like me. That's what it is. If you didn't give a damn whether people liked you or not, you would simply follow what you wanted to do and that was it. If you didn't want to go to something, you'd simply say no, regardless of what people might think. You still wouldn't do it. Because you don't need their opinions to give you a sense of self-worth. You don't need people to like you so that you can like you. But when you do need that, that's when you have to sing and you have to dance to everybody else's tune. Because your sense of self-worth is dependent upon public opinion. When you see this in yourself, understand that it boils down to one thing. It boils down to the fact that you don't feel good. You don't have this, what I've been talking about right from the start of this talk, you don't have this natural sense of well-being in the body. You don't have it constantly, and this is why you need other people to like you. Why? Because if they like you, you feel good. So what is it you're trying to achieve? I'm trying to feel good. So another word for that, I'm trying to be happy. I want to feel happy. Or if you get rid of happiness, then I want to have well-being. I just want to feel good. Everything boils down to that. I need people to like me so that I can like me. Why do I need to like me so that I can feel good? So it all boils down to I want to feel good. It's all down to that thing. I want to feel good. So whether it's the bottle of wine, it's the house, it's people pleasing, and whether it's all of them, it doesn't make a difference. And then what happens is you hear Joe Bloggs calling you behind your back, and you're in the gutter. You're hurt. You feel terrible about yourself. And then someone gives you a compliment and you're like, oh yes. And you keep reliving the compliment in your head. To try why? Because you're trying to create, because you feel good now. So you live for the compliments and you're down in the gutter when the compliments, which they easily do turn. People love you one minute and they don't the next. If you disagree with them, if you have a difference of opinion, that's all it can take. Then that's it. You were up here, you were God one minute, the next now you've got thorns. And they're telling everybody. And they crucify you in public. That's just how it is. It's not to feel good or bad about that. It's just seeing life as it truly is. This is how it is. So if your sense of self-worth is dependent upon what people think, as I said in the post, you better get shares in Red Bull because you're going to have to sing and dance to everybody's tune. Why? Just so that I can feel good. So that I can feel good. So the essence of what I try to teach you is how to, you want to stop all of these behaviours, because really it's so tiring, and your sense of happiness and well-being is so up and down when it's based on public opinion, that what it boils down to is trying to, can we just simply feel good? Can we just feel good? So that we can just enjoy things without making it into such a big thing, that we don't have to have